Monday Night Football, baby. We're here.
There's only one other good play on Minnesota.
Touchdown in 46 seconds. Punches back. Touchdown.
Oh, if you didn't know, it's the Print Factory on a Thursday afternoon, talking about Thursday night football. Jets at the Patriots divisional battle here with the man himself, the BIGT himself, Big T at Big T44 DFS on Twitter. Tony, I know you're pumped. 12.5 point spread, Jets, Patriots. 43, 42 and a half total. You're pumped for this game. I can tell. I can see it in your face. Justin Fields, Drake May. You're ready.
Yeah, it might be the most lopsided Thursday game we've had all year, hasn't it? I'm trying to think back. We probably had one along the way, but in past years on Thursdays, it felt like there was more of these games where – because I don't remember being tempted really all year to play 5-1s. I don't remember saying it. I'm sure there was some, but all these showdown shows. Tonight's the first night where it's like looking at these Jets guys, and it's like, man, who in the world do I want to play from the Jets? Because it starts to get dicey in a hurry.
It definitely gets dicey. Come on, Mike. Let's settle down here, Mike. We just got on like 30 seconds ago. We had good mojo, everything. You can't come in with that. We got to have better mojo than that.
Got to at least call him LG, my favorite name.
No, no, you don't got to call
that
him
freaking
LG.
crap dealer started calling you LG. That was one of my happiest moments of my life.
It is funny because your face did light up when you.
I was so happy.
You were just like, yes.
No one even said it. He just said it on a whim. He just went with it.
I know. And then everyone was like, LG. And then you were like, yes, I love that. Like, you were like, this is amazing. And I was like,
I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, please leave. After, we were talking for like 5 minutes in the back. You had all the time in the world to, go throw up or take a shit or piss or whatever you got to do, handle the dog. But please leave, right when we go on here, Tony. That's a good thing to do. Let's say what's up to chat. My guy Brian in chat, Broccoli Taco. It's Double D again incoming. I hope not. I can't do that here. My boy Binair, you need a logo, brother. JSU read earlier comments. Why? We were discussing your origin. What? My origin? I don't know what that means. Anthony says Fields reminds everyone tonight why he's future MVP. Let's go, Anthony. That's what I'm talking about here. JSU, will there be a UFC show tomorrow? If so, what time? I can guarantee you there'll be a UFC show, my guy Fresh and Swole. It's 11 a.m., I would assume. It's the normal time for UFC, right? Like the card starts at like 4 or 5 or 6 or something like that, I would assume. So as long as that's the start time, which I think it is, we'll be going at 11, but it's on Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday. I got my days all fucked up. So not tomorrow. It'll be Saturday, and it will be at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yes. So that'll be the time for the card. JSU, keep hitting the king of the court. Not for much, though. Yeah, well, when Jokic and fucking, the best player on the slate keeps hitting, if you're betting those guys, you and everyone else, you're not going to win a ton of money. But, hey, it's still good to say you won. So that's always good, bringing the noise. Jay, let's fucking go, JSU backpack. Mojo still waiting, LOL. I want to join live when I get it. Man, if you get it, we should bring you on live just so you can go nuts, hold that backpack up, tell Tony to fuck off, say thank you very much to Amber for finally getting it out. Yeah, we definitely have to do that. That would be great. So yes, Binair, you sent me a DM. When Tony comes back, I'll look at my DMs. But be nice. What's up, man? We're ready to roll. Ready to roll. Big T. I don't know what he's doing right now. Might be yelling at the kids. Might be getting the dog to go to the bathroom. I have no idea what he's doing right now. He could be, with his shirt off in the bathroom. I got nothing for you. So, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't want to scroll up or something like that. Someone asked if you were Big T's son. LOL. What? Who asked that shit? What is that? Because I'm short? Dude, Big T and me, there's only like a 5-6 year age gap. He's not like that much older than me. Big T's 40. I'm 34. Jeez. Do I look that young? Do I really look, chat, do I really look young enough to be Big T's son? Or does Big T just look old enough to be my dad? There's no way. There's no way you guys think Big T is like 55. That's insane. He seems way older. Yeah, I guess. I look 28, Mike. I think that's fair. So I think 28's fair. Big T, 35. Yeah. I mean, I think when Big T doesn't shave, I've told him this, he looks a little older maybe than 40. And when he does shave, he looks younger than 40. So that's the way I look or I think about it. But are the Jets about to go on a run? Yeah, Jets about to go on a run. When you say that out loud, it just has to make you chuckle sometimes when you talk about the Jets and going on a run there. But hey, they won a couple games. You never know. Kids make you look older or old. Yeah, I mean, Tony's got 3 kids. So is that only apply to the guy, though? Because, I mean, Amber looks young. I'll give Amber credit. She looks young. Tony, on the other hand, he must not have those genes. He must not have the same genes as his
You been sitting here just making fun of me the whole time?
No, me and the chat were just talking. We were having a conversation. We were talking about a bunch of different things. I mean, Binair, they were talking about my origin apparently earlier. We were talking about your age. Someone said that I could be your son, and I said, "Do we really look?"
Yeah, I like these comments. Yeah.
Do we really look like I could be Big T's fucking son? I said, "Is Big T just look way older, or do I look way younger?" And I think chat was like hit or miss. Some said I looked a little younger. Some said you look and seem a little older. And then Chef Frank came into your defense and said, "Kids make you look old." And I said, "Well, Amber doesn't look old. So does that only apply to the males?"
It only applies to the dude that didn't actually physically have the kids.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then in all of that, someone said the Jets are going to go on a run and then laughed. And I thought that was funny. I thought that was funny.
Jets are definitely not going on a run.
All right.
It is funny with my age, though. Like, I'll be like, when we're doing like the basketball stuff, and I'll coach against like other coaches that I feel are like way older than me. Just looking at him, I'm like, man, this guy's old. And like, I'll get to talking to him, and they're always like my age. That's how you know I'm old now. It feels like they're like 15 years older than me, and they're my age.
Okay. All right, Binair, I'm looking at these DMs right now. They are late again. Typical father-son move. Chef Frank, not related, LOL. JFar, no. JFar, JSU. JFar is Big T's uncle. What the LOL? So first it's father-son narrative. Then it's I'm your uncle somehow. That I don't know how that works. And there's more, Tony. There's more DMs here. Mac Holland, Captain Insane. I think
Where
that's
are you
insane.
reading these from?
Binair sent me them. They were from our chat earlier. And then someone said no. LOL, JSU isn't related to anyone. He's Tom Brady's clone. He made, unfortunately, only 5 feet or it worked. Hey.
Tom Brady's clone?
Yeah, because he cloned his dog, right? I think that's what it's referring to. And then someone else said, are we positive? Have we seen a DNA test yet? Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm not a clone. Trust me, if I was a clone, of like a Tom Brady and they didn't make me tall like Tom Brady, you know how pissed I would be on a daily basis? That'd be so irritating. At least I know like my whole family's short, so we're just all short. If I was a clone though, Tony, and they didn't make me tall, I'd be fucking pissed. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or whatever.
Oh, that's an old movie right there. Even I seen that movie. That's how old it is. I seen it.
Old school.
Yeah, it's old school. I still haven't seen the other movie you wanted me to see, but
you Office Space.
Everyone in Kentucky is a cousins.
True.
Big T said true after that too.
Everyone. Whole state.
If JSU and Big T was from West Virginia, they would be twin cousins.
Twin cousins, even.
Twin cousins. That's what he said. That's what Brandon said. So, all right. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Apparently, your dad isn't sure. Yeah. Shit. Big T's family, they're all fucking tall. Go figure. Everyone's tall. And all of his cousins, too, by the way, they're all just like slim Big T's. It's crazy when you just look at them.
Slim Big T's.
No, they are, though. They're all just like slim Big T's. Like, they're all, like young Big T's. Like, I bet when you played in high school and college and you were like in shape, you were like slim. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally all your cousins, pretty much. They're all like, even your brother.
You should see the youngest one. The youngest one of all of them that's a senior this year. Finally, the last one's a senior. He's like enormous. Like he's way bigger than. He's finally the biggest. The youngest one, he might have, but he wasn't as big as he is now. He's like probably 3 inches taller than me and just so long. He's huge.
What's his name? Have I met him?
He was like Helmet's younger brother, Brady.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he must not have been like that big.
Maybe no, last year he's just skyrocketed.
Oh, I love Helmet though. Helmet's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite slim Big T cousins.
Just picture Helmet, and then in Helmet's older brother, they're similar, but then the younger one's like
I've seen the older brother. No,
he looks just like the older one except taller, like long and tall.
I've met the older brother. I met Helmet's older brother. I've met all, but the younger one I don't think I met. Helmet's the one we had the one-on-one battle, right? That was Helmet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this young buck, whoo, he's good. He's good. He gave me the game. He gave me a game. We battled. I think I bled. He might have bled a little bit. I mean,
I bled.
No, seriously. And you know what? Too, I always love it when the kids when you play one-on-one, they don't whine or anything. They just say, "All right, you wanna play this way." All right, and you give it back a little bit. You know, you throw an elbow. That's how you do it. You don't cry and complain.
Based on my face. How is it based on my face?
Wait, based on his face, Big T has to be 6'3" or taller. He's taller than 6'3".
Based on my face, though, is the key part. How's it based on my face? How can you tell I'm tall just by my face? You could probably tell I'm fat based on my face, but how can you tell the
height? Does he have a big helmet or a hog?
Two big helmets.
Two big, double big helmet. Yeah, it's Kentucky. You expect soft play? No. I gave him credit.
Kentucky
I gave him credit.
Basketball.
Yeah, Kentucky can hoop. These kids can hoop. So. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get into the football here. Unless you want to keep talking about your slim cousins and however many you have.
I'm good on the slim cousins.
You like that though, right? You like that. You had to laugh a little bit.
I'm the only fat one.
Hey, Uncle T's getting up there.
The older ones are all fat. Everybody older than me is fat. Everyone younger than me is skinny.
Nah, Pooh Bear is the fittest of the uncles.
No, Pooh Bear's got a very good sized pouch.
Shout out Pooh. No way. But you know what? That guy does drink like 1 billion beers every time I see him. So like anyone should have a pouch. It should be Pooh because he drinks friggin'. Is it Coors Lights? What does he drink?
I don't know what they all drink. They all
Miller
drink
Lights. I have no idea. But yeah, he he brings over like he'll literally bring over a cooler to Big T's house. That's like the best thing ever. It's totally poo. It's just his own drinks.
Yeti cooler.
Yep. All right, let's get into the game here, Tony. Jets and Patriots. Patriots 12.5-point favorites here at home against the Jets. And I do feel like you kind of talked about it. It's like the one slate all year. We normally get like a couple of these, I feel like, for primetime games, Tony, where it's like you have one big favorite. The other team just looks disgusting, right, Tony? Like all the plays look disgusting. You're like, how can I pick? I don't even want to pick one Jet, let alone 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. But you're like, everyone has that same thought process. So how do you tangle with that? How do you tangle with like, everyone has the same path tonight, even though you believe that path is what, like a 90% winner? Because you seem confident in the Patriots. I know you were yesterday, at least.
Yeah, I'm very confident in the Patriots, and I don't think the Jets are going to put up any sort of resistance. So yeah, it's to me, like I said in the beginning, like there probably has been a slate like this year. We've had them in the past, but for me, this is the first one I can remember. So it's just a matter of the first thing I like to do in these spots is like just literally, instead of looking at the top, like look at the Jets and be like, who can I reasonably play here? And it's even a weirder slate, I think, for me, because I think it's just a terrible Justin Fields spot. And I always like the quarterback. And then Breece Hall, if they're in a trailing script, do I really like him that much? So the first thing I like to do is just lower their projections even more. They're already low. But like Breece Hall's projected for somewhere around 13, 14. Same with Fields. Maybe I take both of them down to like 12 even, and just a low number. And you need to decide which of those two you think has a higher floor, which I almost always say quarterback, but I just like hate Fields tonight. I just feel like it's such a bad spot, even though he's a quarterback and he runs. So it's tough, and you're not going to take him out of your player pool because there's tons of situations where Justin Fields gets 14 and he's in the winner for sure, even at 9,400. So you're not going to take him out. But then after that, you got to figure out, do you actually like anybody? And it's tough. It's very tough. I mean, Mason Taylor we're probably going to like, but it's ugly. It's real ugly. So
yeah. It's definitely ugly. And just looking at like, obviously quarterbacks are always going to get ownership, Tony, right? So like, especially when you have a quarterback that can run, and
no one knows who to play from the team on top of it. So the ownership might even end up higher than it should.
Yeah. And that kind of sucks because like you would like this slate where like Justin Fields could be lower owned to play him, honestly. Like, but he's not going to get that, because he can run and legitimately you could have a 5-1 winner with Fields as the one. Like, I think that's how a lot of people might build it and not even, play anyone else from the team here.
I think a lot of people are going to build like that, where it's like, let's just play Fields, let's play the Patriots. And I think
I hate those builds. If I'm building 5-1, I don't like those builds. I want to find another Jet as my one other than Fields, because at least that will be somewhat different, I feel like.
Please, this could be the slate finally where maybe both defenses somehow are not. 4 straight. The last time we said 3 straight. Now 4 straight. Yeah. Double freaking defenses just killing us.
In the Jets, the way they won that Cleveland game, they had 2 special teams touchdowns in that game. Like, that is the way the Jets defense, Tony, gets on the opposite.
Jets. There is no way it ends up 4. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know about 4-2, but I do want to find like a 4-2 where I get 2 Jets or a 3-3 on some of my builds just to be unique and hope the Jets can put up a fight.
I can't even like predict 3 freaking Jets players. Like, I don't even know who I would even put in.
It's hard. You have 2 that you could put in, I think. The third one's the tough one. The third one's where you hold your nose.
I don't even have one that I want to put in. I wish I could play 0.
Yeah, but you can't. And that's how everyone feels, though. So this is my point. Like, everyone's going to say the same thing. Like, everyone's saying exactly what you said. And I get that. But at the
Isaiah
same
Davis
time,
is probably the play looking at it.
he might be the play. He might be the play. He didn't get as much run as I thought he would last game,
They
but
were winning, though.
they were winning. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
close. So that's the only thing.
Falk for sure. Like, I would love to say this with you guys. I would love it. But when they get down like 20 points, they're not going to just keep kicking field goals is the problem.
I think the kickers are the worst plays on the. I even think the Patriots kickers like one of the worst. But I think both kickers are bad plays, and they're projecting pretty high at least. Well, the Patriots kicker is, and I don't
Falk's
like it
been
at all.
amazing too.
Yeah, he's been good. I'd like actually Folk over him, but I agree with you. Once they get down like to a certain point, Tony, are they kicking? Actually, I don't know with Aaron Glenn. You kind of never.
You just got to get it early.
No.
You could get it early, though, is the thing. Like, right away, they return a kick to midfield. They kick a 50-yard. Like, if he kicks a 50-yarder right away, like, you're just golden. So, I'm definitely not, like, fading Folk, but I almost like him more on 4. I don't want him to be my only jet, put it that way. I don't want a 5-1 with just Folk.
Yeah. All right. So top captains here on this slate, just kind of looking through Saber and what Drake May, Travion Henderson are the two that are popping out as the big time, captain ownership guys. You got Stephon Diggs at like 9% after, 22 and 22% for May and Henderson. And then it's just like Breece Hall, Justin Fields getting a little ownership. Hunter Henry. No Austin Hooper today, Tony, by the way. No Austin Hooper, out with a concussion.
Austin Hooper's still in football?
He's still in football. Yes, he's still in football. So no him. Hunter Henry at 7%. And then it's just kind of the rest after that. Mason Taylor at 5%. I mean, is it just play Drake May or Travion and move on for you? Or do you have like any other plays at captain?
I mean, the problem with everything's going to be I just don't want those top Jets guys. So, like, say I liked Hunter Henry, which I do like Hunter Henry. Say I liked him, though. But if I put him in the captain, I'm going to have to like Fields or Breece Hall, like in builds like that, because that's what it gets you. And I don't need that. So, like, yeah, that's the good part about this slate. I think it's just so clearly Drake May and Travion that decision's easy for me. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to overthink it. I don't have to get creative. There's going to be, I mean, like right now, you look at captain ownership. I mean, that's less than half the field is going to play those two. So in my opinion, the way I look at it, we're starting the tournament with over half the field dead, like to not have the winner. So that makes it a good way.
I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to go with Drake May as my captain here. I'm not going to do this with all the things that, it looks like are popular, but I'm going to say Drake May. And then I'm going to make that rule at least 2 pass catchers, Tony. So right there, that's 3 spots at least with Drake May a captain and at least 2 pass catchers. That's at least 3 spots kind of held up for Patriots, in my builds. And the Patriots do have a few different pass catchers. So you can do this. And if you're running let's say you're running Saber and you got 10 or 20 teams, Tony, you just set that rule. It can give you a few different combinations of the 2 to 3 pass catchers with your Drake May teams. And, I think it sets up easy. And then it's just about what unique plays they give you with those guys. Like you said, Isaiah Davis, he could be an interesting play in a blowout script. What unique guys do they give as Jets? And honestly, I'm going to go no 5-1s. That's my other take here. So my first take is I'm playing Drake May in the captain on all my teams. And my second take is I'm Xing out 5-1s. I can't do everything that everyone thinks. I think everyone thinks Drake May or Travion Henderson will be the top captain. Okay, I'm going there. But I'm not going to go with the 5-1.
More people playing 4-2s than 5-1. So I don't know. I don't get it, I guess.
I don't know. I got them pretty close when I was running it. What'd you get for 5-1s?
I mean, it will for sure be more 4-2s. Like just the numbers, 40%, 4-2, 25%, 3-3, like 25%, 5-1. Like it's
okay.
I don't think that's going to make. I don't think it's going to make you. I'm not saying not to do it because I still like your strategy. It's just it's not going to make you like unique like you think it's going to make you.
I'm not saying it's going to make me unique. I'm just trying
You're
to cut
still
off.
eliminating 25.
I'm just trying to cut off some of the field. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to do here.
Does it. Like for me, I'll do the same thing you just said at 25. I'm going to definitely not have any 3-3s. So like we're kind of going to do the same thing in opposite directions.
yeah. You're cutting off the 3-3s. I'm cutting off.
I am definitely not having any teams with 3 Jets. I'll say that. Definitely not.
That is how you get unique. You want to be unique, play 3 Jets. That's how you get
I mean, right now, according to like that Cody, I always like his graph, the ETR Cody Showdown guy. He's only got like less than 10%, 4 or 5 Jets. So like that, yeah, you want to get unique, 4 or 5 Jets.
Yeah, 100%. All right. So are you Drake May over Travion like me? Are you indifferent and just going to play them both mainly and 50-50 it?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going about that?
I'm going to 50-50 it. I like Drake May more, but if it ends up being a blowout, I think Travion's a way better play in a blowout. And then these are always my favorite though. Where did it go? I was reading it when we were talking. I got sidetracked. Brian, without 2 carries of 50 plus and a TD, what does he do? These are my favorite what ifs. Like the dudes that only hit home runs in baseball. Well, what if he didn't hit those 8 home runs? They were saying it about Ohtani in the playoffs for a minute. He's been so bad except for those 7 home runs. Well, okay, the 7 home runs. You suck at GPPs, JSU. If you take away those 300K hits, what do you have without those 300K hits?
3, like, you're lowballing me. Fuck you, Tony. 3, you're lowballing ass.
I was just talking about this year.
No, you're right. You can't take away. I think the one good thing about Travion is you can play the what if game when everyone's healthy, right, Tony? You can be like, well, what if he didn't do this because Ramondre got all the carries inside the 5, right? But I don't think you can do that here because I think Travion is going to legit be the workhorse. So even if he doesn't have the big plays, right? Let's say he doesn't have a 50-yard touchdown run, Tony, right? He's going to have chances, I think, in the red zone and in the goal line to score touchdowns, which he hasn't had as many this year. So that's the difference, I think. Well, okay, take that away. He still is going to have opportunity to score touchdowns, even if he doesn't have the big plays down the field. So I do agree with you. We can't do like the what if unless it's like a player that gets like no other opportunity, but just housed a run. Like we make jokes. Kyle Williams, well, what if he didn't house that pass, right, Tony? And he just ran like 20 yards.
And he truly only caught one. So
he truly only caught one, and I think had one other target.
Case, even though he was min price too, so you only need one.
So yeah, so it's more of a what if than I think.
I do agree, and it applies there. I agree with you there because we like him. But yeah, he caught one pass and it went to the house. If it doesn't go to the house, he's not worth it.
And man, that dude's fast. Like they need to get him the ball more. But I think it applies more with someone like him than it does with Travion. Unless you were to tell me Ramondre Stevenson's playing today. And then I'd be like, you're right. It might apply to Travion because Ramondre, we all know when he comes back, Tony, we all know Travion's role diminishes.
I don't know. You think if he just nukes last week, this week, that they just still do it?
I think Vrabel shower narrative with Ramondre Stevenson. I fully believe it. No one can tell me otherwise. You can't fumble that much and still play and be on the field and be the ball kid. Like you can't do it, Tony. Only Ramondre Stevenson and Kyron Williams can. They're the only 2 guys. Like they whatever they do, it doesn't matter. They still are going to get their stuff. I fully believe it. You think Travion's going to be like a workhorse even when he comes back?
No, I think it'll be like I think it'll be flipped of how it was before, where like we were frustrated with it. I think they'll still rotate though.
So like a 60-40 type split.
Okay. And that also depends on what Travion is doing. Right. Like if he doesn't look good, then it's gonna. But if he's housing 50-yarders, I do have a blinder for Travion though too. So like if
Yeah,
I'm
you are
definitely higher on
definitely you're definitely a little biased when it comes to
I definitely am
old
with Travion.
Travion.
Like I just think he's so good.
He is
When
good.
did they get? So you're gonna make fun of me, and you say I always do this, but they
Always.
haven't had the Ernest Johnson the whole year, right?
Yeah, no, he's came off the practice squad. He was the third running back that
That's
was
our
available.
homeboy. That's our
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. He did some things for us back in the day.
Why can't he do some things tonight for us in a blowout?
I still remember one year when D'Ernest Johnson, I forget which year it was, but it was the last week of the season, Tony, you know, when teams like rest like all their players, and D'Ernest Johnson was like super cheap and nobody played him, and I played him, and he dropped like 25 or 30 at like no ownership in like week 17 or week 18 and just crushed for me. I'll never forget.
You would have never
D'Ernest
forget him
Johnson.
winning you that millie because you had the best team with him in that millie.
He didn't win me the millie though, because I didn't win the millie. I lost.
I'll always remember that one.
I was like the fifth loser in that millie. I'll never take credit for winning. Damn it. We were so close though. We were so close.
That one was there.
Yeah. So all right. After the captain conversation, which it seems like we kind of agreed there's two guys. And I agree. I don't think you need the Hunter Henry thing, because the Hunter Henry or the cheaper captain, it's going to put you into like loading up on Breece Hall and Justin Fields and all the expensive guys. And everyone's going to do that anyways if they play cheaper. I don't like that.
But I always think Hunter Henry's a better flex play anyways. Like maybe he gets a touchdown, gets like 12, 13 points, and he's just a solid flex play. And honestly, like, he's basically a lock for me tonight in the flex. I'm just like, I'm going to play Hunter Henry. There's really no way I'm not just playing him. So it just makes sense. And like you said, in Showdown, I think it helps a lot when you really lock in on some stuff, and then you only have a couple decisions with it. So like, and even if you flip the captain, Drake and Travion, like, we're obviously playing those guys. So if you're taking, like, at least me, like, there's no way I'm fading one of those two guys in this game. I'm just not. So that's whatever you want to do with the captain, but those two,
that's three. That's three spots right there.
Yeah, just immediately, and you can flip captain, whatever you want to do with captain, but that's three spots. You only got three other spots.
Terrell Jennings likely playing. Okay, so that's something there, I think, for Travion. But I also think they're probably pushing him to play a little bit. It's a short week. He got banged up, but they just don't have many other guys right now. It's him, and he's coming from like nothing, Tony. So he probably don't want to lose the momentum that he has.
Oh, yeah.
So he's probably pushing to play, and he's probably not 100%, even if
guys like that you're 100% correct. They
definitely
want to be on the field.
Didn't they say he was like sleeping on another one of his teammates' like couches or something? Like I
didn't hear that, but I believe it.
I think that's someone reported that at some point in the season he was. So yeah, those are the guys I expect to be like, no, coach, I'm playing. Like, give me whatever I need to get me out on that field. If I can play, I'm gonna play. So it wouldn't shock me if he's going to play here. But I agree with you. Like, Hunter Henry to me does seem like the best flex play on the slate. What about these other, like, we kind of already touched on Breece. It seems like you're not very high on Breece. I don't love Breece either. If you were to pick between Fields and Breece, who are you going with?
I would take Breece for sure. I just really don't like Fields tonight. And Breece can still get a decent volume, even in the pass game and stuff. You look at some of their losses. I mean, early in the season, because they won the last two, they were coming back a lot against Cincinnati. And he wasn't very good in the Cincinnati game until it started to get crazy. But he had 3 catches, 5 catches, or early in the season, I'm looking back, 4, 5, 4. I don't know. I really don't like either one of them, though. And if you start with one of those captains, Hunter Henry, any sort of mid-range, you don't really have to play them. So I kind of like the builds without either one of them tonight.
Yeah. So I'm going to do like I don't want both of them on my teams. I think. I want one. I think I'm gonna do the one because I don't like Brees either. You're saying like Fields. I think I lean Fields over Brees in this spot, but I don't. Yeah, I just don't love the running back situation, and I kind of like the Isaiah Davis.
It is what you have to pay attention to with like we said at the beginning, where it's not the same as usual. Because if it is a blowout, like literally one of these Brees or Fields could be in the winner with like 9. You don't want to think of it like that, but it's just the truth.
But what you said is one, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not having any teams with both of them. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that team would look like.
Yeah, I have no idea. He got injured right away. I have no idea. I don't know if he was pushing. Maybe he was fully healthy. Sucks though, Wilson. Wilson is so good, and they just don't have other receivers. That's like the other thing, Tony, is we look at the receivers for the Patriots. Mac Hollins on this slate, 5,800 Mac Hollins on a showdown slate, Tony. I mean, that seems like a crazy price tag, but he's playing a ton right now. He caught that deep bomb with Drake May, and Drake May just looks really good. And I can't get out of my head, like, Cleveland last week had success throwing on the outside with these corners, and that's Dylan Gabriel, who was terrible. And Jerry Jeudy came out of nowhere and had a big game. And if Dylan Gabriel was even like okay, I think like Cedric Tillman could have had a good game. So, I think Drake May with whoever is playing at receiver, I think he's going to be able to make plays on the Jets secondary here. That, gave up a big game to Jerry Jeudy. And to this point, we haven't heard from Jerry Jeudy all season.
Yeah. I mean, the Jets are going to give it up in every area. So yeah.
So what are you doing with like Mac Hollins, Stephon Diggs? What are you doing with those? They're the expensive guys.
Yeah. I don't have a strong take on any of them. I kind of just agree with you where I want some of them in there. And I like Mac Hollins better than Diggs just because the price. Honestly, I struggle to fit Diggs with my builds. Even without Brees or Fields, I still struggle to play Diggs just the way I'm playing Travion Drake. I like Hunter Henry. The way the build kind of comes together, I struggle to get to Diggs, but that makes and Mac Hollins is just a touchdown guy. I honestly think this floor – it's more of a floor game too in these range. So if he catches a touchdown, even at 5,800, more than likely he's going to be well into double digits with a touchdown. I think Mac Hollins. I mean, I love my team if I end up with Mac Hollins and Hunter Henry as my two targets. But you can go down and Kyle Williams. So we called it. You called him as your play of the freaking day on the show, and we got there. I feel like less confident in him, though, in a way, because of what you said. He only got the one ball. We take our victory laps because we were on him and played him in big stuff. And he's only $2,000 tonight. So, like, isn't he going to be over-owned because of that touchdown? And everyone kind of saw the highlight. And don't get me wrong, he's 2,000. I have no issue putting him in there. But just the way I'm constructing my build, I would almost rather have Isaiah Williams, Arian Smith, Mechie, Ruckert, get one of my Jets guys in that range rather than Kyle Williams. So I know we were on him last week, so everyone probably assumes we're on him again. He doesn't fit what I want tonight as much, and I'm sure I'll have plenty. I'm not going to be like he's projected to be 20-something% owned. I don't want to be above that. So I'm good with somewhere around that.
Yeah, Big T, you clown JSU for that on Sunday.
No, I did not.
Anthony.
Stop it.
That's right,
Anthony. Get out of here, Anthony. No, I didn't. Don't make me play the clip.
No, he clowned me for giving him out as the play of the day. He got mad. You know why he got mad, Anthony? Because he didn't give him out as the play of the day. He should have given him out as the play of the day. He still gave out a really good fucking play of the day. It wasn't one play, but he still gave out a really good fucking play of the day. Happened to be in the winner, or one way to get to the winner for the Millies. So triple stack for the Bucks was pretty damn good. But that's why he was mad, Don't get it twisted. And he got the chance to go first. Just remember that. I can't
wouldn't have
pick
put
it.
him. I wouldn't have put him as my play. You had him.
Just saying. I give you guys the opportunity to go first, make it harder on me. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Your Kyle Williams take. The only thing I don't love it because I think on a short week, you're going to see these young guys play even a little bit more. I wouldn't be shocked if they pulled Diggs back a little bit, even though he loves the primetime games. It's the Jets. It's on a short week. These are the spots where, like, man, you get like another few games. I think you give it more. You might see Demario Douglas too, who plays like strictly a slot role. You might see his uptick a little bit because Diggs kind of hurts his overall usage if they pull back on Diggs a little bit, which wouldn't shock me, Tony. Like, would it shock you if they got up on the Jets and they were like, Stephon, let's take a few extra plays, on this drive, sit out.
That's the interesting part of this slate, because all of a sudden, if you sort by salary and we don't like Breece and Fields and Diggs, exactly what you just said is exactly how I feel about it. All of a sudden, you don't have any plays. The defense is 6,600. Nobody in that whole gap that you feel like you have to play. It makes it a very interesting build.
Literally awesome to see his son defend his father. I wasn't defending him. He did clown me. I agree with Anthony. He clowned me. It was mean.
Why do you think Isaiah Williams project? I see a projection on Isaiah Williams. Is it on is it not on yours or something?
I see a projection for him too.
Where is he?
All right.
Oh yeah, down at the bottom. He's at the bottom. There's SaberSim doesn't have one, but there's a projection for him. I see a projection.
I thought there was.
Saber. Yeah, it's on there down at the bottom. I see it on your screen.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, here it is. I got you. All right. So I'm probably going to be. I'm not going to be lower on Kyle Williams. That's where I guess we'll disagree a little bit. But like,
so when he's 25-30%, you're going to be above that on him?
Probably. Yeah, probably. But the guy I like that I think is maybe the tournament play is Demario Douglas, because all the ownership's going to Mac Hollins, and Demario Douglas is overpriced. He's like the worst price play, or one of the worst price plays on the slate, Tony. We have one of these every showdown slate, I feel like, but he has that ability to just house one. And I do think if they pull back on Diggs directly correlates to Demario Douglas. So the reason why Kyle Williams and Mac Hollins got big route and snap upticks was because of Kayshon Boutte. Kayshon Boutte plays on the outside. They like Diggs. Diggs plays all around the field, but he plays in the slot a good amount. So they like Kyle Williams on the outside. They like Mac Hollins on the outside. And Demario Douglas is mainly a slot guy. So if Diggs gets pulled back on a little bit, I think that helps Douglas. So I think he's a good play, Tony. I think he's a good play at low ownership. So I definitely like him. And then on the Jets side, Mason Taylor, he's got to be like the best Jets play just overall.
I don't see how he's not. Like, it just makes so much sense. Whenever I naturally don't like a team too, I always hope they have like a good tight end, just because of everything that goes into it. They can volume their way to the optimal. They can catch one touchdown and get in the optimal. That's not the same with a lot of – they'll be on the field most of the game. I always like going to the tight end. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at the Jets, guys, he is far and away – and let's look at the ownership real quick on the Jets. So, obviously – Justin Fields and Breece Hall, way high ownership, obviously. But then Mason Taylor's only 30% in the 30s. Nick Folk, like 20, Jets, everything lower. So, I mean, for me, it's just like far and away Mason Taylor. And if I can find a build where I just have Mason Taylor, or like the builds I really like where it's 4-2 instead of the 5-1 I'm talking about, is like a Tyler Johnson, Mason Taylor, where I get those guys that are on the field the whole game. They'll be in there towards the end, and they're just possession guys that, like, Tyler Johnson could go like 6 for 38 tonight or something and end up in the winner. So those, and Isaiah Davis I would put in there too, but I think he's more of a solid play. Like Isaiah Davis could get there in a lot of different ways. So
Yeah.
that's the range for me though. Right in that 4K range is just gold for me.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson definitely seems like one of the better receivers. What do you think of like AD Mitchell? You think they give AD Mitchell a look if he's
I
active?
mean, even if they do, Fields can't throw and he can't catch. Like I think it's a horrible spot.
They just don't have any playmakers. That's the problem with the Jets. Like they don't.
And
they
Fields
don't
can't throw. Like don't ever underestimate that.
I understand that, but like Fields can't throw, and Tyler Johnson a couple weeks ago had a
Tyler
big
Johnson.
play.
It doesn't need good throws as much as AD does, though. Tyler Johnson's like a possession guy.
You don't think AD could be a possession guy?
No,
Really?
he sucks. He's always been a big play guy. In college, he's a big play guy. In the pros, he's been a big play guy. He sucks.
You don't think that's a byproduct of who he's been with? He's been the wide receiver for.
Even if he was, it's not going to help him with Justin Fields throwing him the ball.
I'm saying though, he's going to have to make a good play. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to have to make.
You better not like AD Mitchell.
No, I like him more than like John Mechie and
Isaiah
Williams.
I like him more than John Mechie too. John Mechie's another guy that's let me down in the pros. He
Isaiah Williams and some of these guys that are going to be
more. I like
popular.
Isaiah Williams way more than AD Mitchell.
I think for me, it's Tyler Johnson 1 after Mason like for receivers for the Jets, and then I'd go AD.
You got AD over Isaiah Williams?
Isaiah Williams would be 3, but yeah,
I never put my foot.
You know why though? You know why though? Give me one play with AD. One play.
I don't want one play though. If you look at it like that, I agree with you. Isaiah Williams is going to get I actually love Isaiah Williams.
Okay. Yeah.
He's more of a possession guy type, but he's talented too. How did they even get Isaiah Williams?
See, I think the possession type guys, though, anyways, get hurt with Fields because of what you said.
Is he a rookie?
Who?
How many years has Isaiah Williams even played? He was good in college.
Who'd he play for, Tony? Who'd he play
Illinois.
For? Who?
Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Okay.
He was good. I was trying to see how many years has he even played.
He was 24, second season.
Second year, both with the Jets?
I think so. Let me see. Oh no, Detroit.
He did play with Detroit.
He didn't play, I think, but he was.
Be tough to get on the field for Detroit.
Yeah. He caught 2 balls on 3 targets last year.
I agree with Christopher McDonald.
It stands for ass. I mean, the Jets receiving core is ass. What do you want? Like
he's so bad.
Isaiah Williams, like he's like this savior guy. Like I don't even understand. Like he's the same as everyone else. Like you can like him the most, that's fine. Like if you like him the most, but don't get it twisted and think like he's just way better than all these other guys. And don't get it twisted too if you like. I refuse to believe you know for a fact exactly what's going to happen with this Jets receiver rotation. Like you just who knows what they do with these guys. They still got
knowing them, they'll probably play Allen Lazard.
That's what I'm saying though. Like just don't think you know it 100%.
The only thing I'm 100% confident in is AD Mitchell sucks.
Well, that's fine. That's fair.
That's what I'm got. If he goes off, I'm fading him right now. I'm clicking him out.
Wow, big stand. You're fading the 4% owned guy, Tony. Woo-hoo-hoo. Everybody, hold on to your hats. Big T's fading AD Mitchell on this slate. Oh, boy. Yeah. 4%. That's a JSU comment right there.
I go with my Justin Fields and Breece Hall. I mean, what else do I need to do?
I'm rubbing off on you a little bit.
I'm fading all the Jets. What do you want from me? You just said
you're fading AD Mitchell live on this show. I almost fell off my seat. I'm proud of you.
You're playing one of Fields and Breece. I'm not playing them.
That's a moment right there, guys. That's a fucking moment. No, we didn't talk about this. Is a good thing, actually. Let's talk about it real quick. So the Pats defense, I did get a little bit of them when I ran in the captain. I didn't get a ton, and honestly, they're projecting for like 25% ownership, Tony. When I ran the Sims earlier, I was getting under that. I was getting like 15-ish%, I think, of the Patriots defense in the captain, but they're going to be popular. You know what I mean? They're going to have ownership. The price tag, though, might be holding them back a little bit because they are expensive.
Yeah, I feel the same exact way about them as I feel about Hunter Henry captain. I don't hate it if you think the Jets can push a little, but if you don't like Fields and Breece Hall, which I don't, you just don't need it. I don't need it. And I hate playing a chalky defense captain too. The thing is, if the game we've seen a lot of games recently that just are horrible football games, that just this final score is 16-7 or something, and it's just a terrible football game. If it's like that, the defense will be optimal, and I'm talking captain defense could be optimal even, and I just won't have it. I'll just lose again like I lost the last 4 slates with these defenses. It could happen though, no doubt about it. And if you want to really be safe, do it.
Don't forget though, a lot of people loved Cleveland's defense against the Jets on the main slate last week, and that didn't work out. That didn't work out as well as you would have hoped for. So you can still have like. Fields can be bad. Like, Tony, was Fields good in the Jets game last week?
I mean, he was I can't pretend I watched the whole game, but he was all right.
No, the answer is he wasn't good. And
he wasn't like awful though.
He wasn't good. And
it was against freaking Browns though, too. Like,
but I'm just saying though, the Browns defense didn't get there. So like you can still have bad Justin Fields, Tony. My point is you can have bad Justin Fields and the Patriots defense still not smash is what I'm saying. So like you need them to smash in the captain. You need like Seattle's defense, you need that like double touchdown, which I mean maybe it can happen. I'm with you though. I'm gonna go the route of it doesn't.
What is this dude even talking about? What are you talking about, Gabriel? I don't even know what you're talking. You just keep talking in the chat. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Prophet has done this before where he'll
I don't even know what he's talking about though. What is your point, Gabriel? I don't even get it. You just keep spamming the chat with I don't even know what you're saying.
He's saying LOL, what the fuck you talking about? That's why he's not on the field, doesn't know the playbook.
AD Mitchell?
I can tell you didn't play sports. But I mean, what?
I don't even know what he's talking about though. AD Mitchell not on the field. Who's not on the field? What is he talking about?
He must be talking about AD Mitchell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. But either way, yeah, he needs to relax here. Gabriel, relax. It's a free show. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. AD Mitchell is overpriced. Okay, don't play AD Mitchell. Like, Jesus, what do you want?
And me and JSU were disagreeing about him. So how can we both? You got to agree with one of us.
So he must just be like shit talking me, but not like
he is though. I don't get the feeling that's what I think. I just don't even know what he's talking about. That's why I'm confused.
Well, I think he's confusing everyone because now chat, I think, is confused. Everyone's confused by Gabriel. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you can have an opinion.
This is my point, Gabriel. I don't. What is your point though? Okay, you got your opinion. I'm waiting for it now. What is your opinion?
His opinion was AD Mitchell hasn't had time to practice or whatever.
That's your opinion? You should do a show, Gabriel. Get a show and just that's your opinion that he hasn't had enough time. I mean,
what are you doing? Show. Yeah, get a show going, Gabriel. I'll listen.
Go on and talk about how AD Mitchell doesn't play because of practice time. I'll watch the people line up to watch that.
AD Mitchell doesn't play because he probably sucks in practice. Like he kind of sucks sometimes in the games. Like that's probably why he doesn't play.
I still don't know what the point is. So once he practices, he's going to play? Like, is that the point?
He's fading AD Mitchell. He agrees with you. He's fading AD Mitchell.
4%, baby. We get rid of 4% of the field.
4% of the field. Shout out, Gabriel. Gotta fade him. See, you're back on his side now. You're back.
Yeah, me and Gabriel riding. We're riding, Gabriel.
You're riding. You guys are riding together here. Practice. That's right. I'm talking about practice. Shout out to AI, the GOAT, the real GOAT.
Don't get him excited, Chef Frank.
Chef Frank knows. All right. So back to the slate here, Tony. Any of these other cheap shitters? I mean, we talked about A.D. Mitchell, Tyler Johnson, Isaiah Williams. You like Isaiah Williams the most of the Jets guys.
I might play both Isaiahs, the Isaiah train.
Play both Isaiahs here. Anyone else down here, though, that we didn't touch on that you can play or you're thinking about playing at all?
I do think my good pal, old Anus Smith, is that the dude? I got to make sure real quick. Is that
You are not playing Anus Smith.
Is that the dude from Texas? I got to make sure he's from Texas A&M first. I don't think he is. I think that's a different dude.
I'm not sure.
I think it's a different dude. So yeah, I think I'm wrong here. So usually I think it was a different dude. So yeah, I'm not as high. I think that was a different guy, the dude from Texas A&M.
Yeah, you shouldn't be high.
No, the cheap guys I like for sure are Isaiah Williams, Tyler Johnson, Isaiah Davis.
He's from Georgia, by the way.
Yeah, different anus. Yeah, where is that other one at though? I think his.
Was he on the Jets at one point? Literally, no, it sounds very familiar.
Anus Smith. I want to see who he plays for now.
Anus Smith. That's his actual name?
Not spelled that way, but yes.
Okay.
Carolina. He plays for Carolina.
Okay.
I'm getting confused. Yeah, those are the cheap guys. Mason Taylor, Isaiah Davis, Tyler Johnson, Isaiah Williams. Those are the four I want to pepper in all my lineups. Those four. One or two of those guys.
Are you making a rule like max one? Are you?
No, I'm good with two of those. I'm really good with two of those actually. So say I have 20 builds tonight because I'll probably play 20 teams.
Yeah.
I would like 10 probably 5-1s and 10 probably 4-2s. I'd be comfortable with.
Yeah, I think I'll probably make a rule max 2 of the skill guys for the Jets. So like running backs, receivers, tight ends, just max 2. So I could have 2 receivers. I could have a running back and a receiver, but like just give me 2 of them. Because I really do struggle to see how like 4 Jets are getting there on this slate. I can't see that happen. Not that it's going to give me that, but
the Sims might, just because it gets you unique. The only thing I'll say this year in football and every year, God, we've seen some weird results where like the Jets
That's why I'm not fading. That's why I'm not going to fade Fields, because I think if it is a weird result, it's just somehow Fields pulls some shit out of his ass. That's why I rather him than Brees. I really struggle to see Brees. I mean, maybe he does it in the passing game though. Maybe he gets it done in the passing game. But the Patriots have just been so good against the run, Tony, and they're doing it. They're not even like, it's not even like they're stacking the box a lot and just stopping teams from running the football. These are like, they stopped Bijan with like a bunch of just light boxes where it was like, it looked like, advantageous running situations for other teams. And they just still stonewall Bijan and other teams. That's how they do it. So I think Justin Fields is going to be sitting back in the pocket with a lot of time to throw. And, he's going to have to either make plays or they're going to lose like 35-7 or something like that. So, that's why I'm not going to full fade Justin Fields. I do worry about like if he's really bad, maybe they pull the plug. That's definitely something that we didn't talk about. That's in the cards though. Like he could get the plug pulled on him in this game. That would not shock me.
Yeah, at all. I could definitely see that happening. I just, the way it builds though, I mean, I'm telling you, if you start your builds with those 3 guys that we keep talking about, it really does get you off of Brees Hall and Fields. And I just love the builds with 1 or 2 or even 3 in your case of these 2 and probably like a Fields is what I would do if I was doing that. But yeah, 2 of these cheap guys is just a really good build.
Yeah, if you get like even the 3-3s, the 3-3s will still be like somewhat lower. Not that it's gonna be like super low, but somewhat lower, and that'll get you at least enough like uniqueness to where you don't feel like you're insane. Because you're right, the Sims might give you some 4-2s the other way.
The Sims are gonna push. I want to run it real quick with. I haven't ran the actual Sims yet. Let me.
Yeah, run it, and let's do our anti-play. We'll do our anti-play of the day and then our play of the day while the Sims are running. and then we'll just see kind of what it gives, because I'm interested to see if it does
Like
give
that one week. What was that one week when I was like, holy, I just can't believe what these things are giving me. And then it was the nuts.
Oh man, who was it? It was literally the winner too.
And it was the
winner.
underdog. Like in this case, it would be like all Jets somehow. And it was like, how is it giving me this stuff?
I'm blanking on the team, right? We did it on the show, right? We were running it and we were confused.
I couldn't believe it when
Remember
I saw
too, because it had that one running back that
the Giants for sure was Scatterboo.
It was Scatterboo. It was the Giants. You're right. It was the Giants game. It was the Giants Eagles. That's the game, Tony. That was the game. It was the Giants Eagles, and it was giving us all the Giants. And remember, the Giants won that game.
And they just slapped them too. Like just slapped them.
Slapped them. And Scatterboo and all those guys just crushed. Jackson Dart was awesome. Remember that? It was just, and it was giving us all those builds. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. So the anti-play, my anti-play is AD Mitchell because he doesn't know the playbook. My actual
you just stuck with it though. You just
I can't. When it's that funny, I just can't help but laugh. But
yeah,
my actual I'm gonna give two, and it's both those Jets expensive guys: Justin Fields, Breece Hall.
Oh, you're fading both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not gonna. That's my main team. I'm not gonna have. It doesn't mean on any team I run, I'm not having any of them. But that's my anti-play. I'm not playing either one of those guys on my main team.
Corey Hall anti-play for JSU and AD for Big T. Got it.
I should have. One of these, we're gonna get better at this one day, and I'm gonna do it with just a straight face and never react, and then just see what happens.
Yeah, that would have been killer too if you did it like at the very end, and then we just signed off like after a straight face. Just don't say anything. That would be that'd be great. All right, so coming off of another just killer anti-play here. I told you guys Jordan Love was going to be ass in that game. That was like that was one of the easiest anti-plays I could have given on that show. People just always play the quarterbacks. It is funny on the slate. I'm not gonna give a quarterback this time though. I'm gonna go two as well. I'll give two with Tony. I'm gonna say first the kickers. I don't like the Patriots kicker. He's projecting on Sabre right now for almost 30% ownership. Don't like that play. I'm throwing his ass in the anti conversation. And then the other guy I'll throw into the anti conversation is going to be Mr. Breece Hall. I'll ride with Tony on one of the studs for the Jets here. Even though I know the Patriots, they give up passes to running backs. That's the one thing that worries me. But I'll go Breece Hall as the anti-play. Step it up a little bit. Got to live a little dangerous, Tony, when you give the old anti-plays. You can't.
Wouldn't it be fun if you didn't live
can't just give AD Mitchell, can't just give Anus Smith or whatever his name is as the
that guy. I wish he was on the Jets tonight because he would be a great play if he was in there.
Who's first touchdown tonight?
Got to be Hunter Henry for me.
Kyle Williams, I bet at 17-1 was the one that I bet just at 17-1.
AD Mitchell, we did miss it. I should have came right back with it. How did I miss that opportunity? I'm not in the zone today. I should have said AD Mitchell right away.
Yeah, you're fucked up today, Tony. That you would normally do that like automatically. You would have said that. What's his bet? What's the odds?
What?
Let's see. For AD Mitchell, I want to see what his actual odds are. Okay, 50-1 first touchdown. That's probably not hitting, but it's always fun. But
those are always the ones too. I would be like, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll book that, but I wouldn't book that because it's 50-1. I never want to book a 50-1 bet.
No, but like Tyler Johnson's only 40-1.
Yeah, like I would just so much rather bet that.
Yeah. So, but man,
I actually probably should bet that.
Yeah, I feel like I should too, honestly. But Tony, it's like all Patriots outside of Justin Fields, Mason Taylor, and Breece Hall. Like every other one is just like even Terrell Jennings 12-1. So like that you got to give respect to the running back a little bit. But yeah, I at the odds I'm looking at Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas are the two that kind of stick out to me at least. here. So Drake May is going to run, scrub. Yeah, I mean, he could run. Could definitely run here.
God, this Sabres getting jacked up because of the whole Isaiah Williams thing. I'm trying to figure out. It's
all right.
just because
Well,
he doesn't have a projection, so it's messing it up.
all right. Well, what's the play of the day here, Tony? I'll let you go first while we're trying to figure out Sabre here. Who's the guy you're rolling with?
You give yours first. Hold on one second. I'm putting this thing in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. The winner is going to be Drake May captain, but we're gonna go Kyle Williams and Demario Douglas as two of the receivers in the Drake May captain winner. Demario Douglas probably going to be the lowest owned, I would assume, of the Patriots receivers. I think he gets a little more work. Short week. They don't need Stephon Diggs in this spot to play a ton. Stephon Diggs could still be very good, but this feels like a spot where they rotate these guys a little bit more on a short week against the shitty Jets and still have no issues with them. So I think if they do rotate it more, like I think, that's got to help a guy like Demario Douglas. So I'll roll with him in that double stack with Drake May. Tony, you got a winner?
God, this thing's annoying me. I think I might have fixed it.
Okay, well, as you're figuring out if you fixed it, why don't you guys hit the like button while we're waiting on Tony to fix Sabre, give us the play of the day, the workbench play. Let us know if there's going to be any Jets 4-2s.
God, it's jacking up because the freaking ownership on it. It's so annoying. Because I wanted to test my numbers before I gave the play of the day, but it won't work, so I can't because he's not projected for some reason. Okay, I'm not. I honestly love the Busta Douglas take from you because he's looked good this year to me. I know his volume hasn't been like all that great at all times, but when he makes plays, he looks good. I like that call from you. I'm gonna give a Jets guy though, just because I think I like a lot of the Patriots, like everyone does. And the key is going to be which Jets guy to pick. I think a lot of people will go, obviously, Mason Taylor is just the clear-cut best play, I think, from the Jets, without a doubt, just because his price tag. Why is he only $4K? That just feels like a really egregious price point. So a lot of people will go to him. So I want to find a pivot in that range. Like you said about Breece Hall, I'm so torn between Isaiah Davis and Tyler Johnson for that because Isaiah Williams is cheaper too. So like Mason Taylor, Isaiah Williams, I think will get more attention. So Tyler Johnson and Isaiah Davis sneak through the cracks a little bit. And I wanted the freaking Sims to be able to help me separate, but without the proper thing, that's all right. I'll go with Isaiah Davis just because I think there's more room. But both of those guys, Tyler Johnson, Isaiah Davis, right there for me. Just great leverage plays off of Mason Taylor. You could even build a Mason Taylor team, just pivot down to Tyler Johnson, be a little more different.
Isaiah Davis plus 950 on DK Sportsbook for an anytime touchdown and 40-1 first touchdown. Your boy Isaiah Williams too down there at plus 1,000.
What's he?
Plus 1,000 anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I like that. That's my bet. That's my bet right there. 10-1 anytime.
You betting 55-1 first or just the anytime?
No, I like the 10-1. Yeah, I'll put a little on the 55, but the bigger bet, the normal bet on 10-1.
All right, so Isaiah Davis
you can do too. Hold on, I think you can do if you build the best Mason Taylor team and just pivot to Isaiah Williams and leave 2,800 on the table, I think that's a really good build too.
If you pair Isaiah Williams with Kyle Williams, Tony, you got 60-1.
I don't like Kyle Williams like you.
What about Busta Douglas? You get 50.
Yeah, Busta. I like Busta.
Busta.
What it is right now.
All right, we'll go 50 on both. 50 on both. All right, if Isaiah Williams doesn't score, I'm mad at you, okay? Just saying that. So
should be mad at me if a 10-1 doesn't hit.
If it's your fault, this is gonna be like your family, you know, when you give the shitty picks, like, and then when you give the winners, they did it. It was them
Every
you.
time.
That's it. That's the family move right there. Only people that do this shit for a living and then have to deal with the family members asking them daily for shit. They only know what we're talking about here. But hope you guys enjoyed this edition of the Thursday Night Football Print Factory. We'll be back on Sunday for the Wood Show, 10 a.m. Eastern Time Wood Show, talking the DraftKings main slate. Tony will be back tomorrow for the College Football Print Factory. I think they go at 3 or something like that, 3 Eastern Time. And I'll be back for Hoops tomorrow. And MMA, big MMA card this weekend. Makhachev, Della Maddalena, main event. It's going to be a banger card. Me and Mike are going to go on at 11 Eastern on Saturday for that card and talk some winners, talk some MMA winners. So don't forget to check that show out and hit the like button on the video as you guys head out. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you guys later. For Big T, I'm JSU. We're out of here. Peace.